welcome in this tutorial. This is Saurabh, and in this section of tutorial we are going to learn about Python exception. So an exception can be defined as an usual condition in a program resulting in the interruption in the flow of the program. So whenever an exception occurs, the program stops the execution and thus the further code is not executed. So therefore an exception is the runtime's error that are unable to handle to the Python script. An exception is a Python object that represents an error. So Python provides a way to handle the exception so that the code can be executed without any error, without any interruption. So Python has many built-in exceptions that enable our program to run without interruption and give the correct output. These exceptions I am going to show you, that is listed down here. So first one is zero division error, that is occurs when a number is divided by 0. Name error occurs at the time when name is not found. It may be a logical or a global. Indentation error, if incorrect indentation is given by user or a programmer. IO error, it occurs when input output operation fails. And EOF error, it occurs when the end of the file is reached and 8 operations are being performed. So this was all the exception in Python. Now I will show you an example which is without exception handling, so that you will be able to understand all those things. So here I will remove this, and now I will show you that a problem without handling and exceptions. So as we have already discussed, the exception is an abnormal condition that halts the execution of the program. So suppose here we have two variables, that is a is equal to int input enter a, and the second variable, that is b is equal to int input enter b. And now we'll give a which take the input from the user and perform the division of this value. What if the user entered the 0 as the denominator? So for that we'll create one more variable, that is c is equal to a divided by b. Now if here user will enter 0 as the input of b, then what will happen? Because we know that anything which we divide with 0 will be undefined. Now in Python program, what will be the output of this now? So let's print here, print C. Okay, so now at the time when we'll run this program, here we are entering a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 3, then it is working. Now if we'll enter a as 5 and b as 0, then it is giving an error, that is zero division error, division by 0. So the above program is syntactically correct, but it threw the error because of unusual input. That kind of programming may not be suitable or recommended for the project, because these projects are required uninterrupted execution. That's why an exception handling plays an essential role in handling these unexpected exception. We can handle this exception in the following way, which I am going to show you. So for handling an exception, I will show you that what we can use. So here I will show you exception handling in Python. So we use try except statement for handling exception in Python. So a Python program contains suspicious code that may throw the exception. We must place that code in the try block, and the try block must be followed with the except statement, which contains a block of code that will be executed if there is some exception in try block. So this is the way how we write a try. Inside that will run the code and accept and run this code if an exception occurs. So I will show you some other things. So syntax for exception handling. This is a syntax: try, except, accept. We can write multiple except block if we have a multiple. If we have a subject that there may be a multiple exception will happen in this program or in that particular program. So I will show you one example, then you will be able to understand. Suppose we have written a try, and inside that will give input input enter a, b is equal to input enter b. So here we have given two user input, and after that we'll write the same program as we done in earlier. And now will use except, because here we have some suspect that maybe there will be some error in this statement. So for that we'll write except block, and here we'll write that can't be divide with 0, can't divide with 0. Now if we'll run this, here we'll write enter a as 4 and 5%. So for entering a right value we are not getting anything because still we have not printed this. So print C. Now run this and we'll get here some. So here we are getting output as we have entered a right numbers. Now if we enter 0, then what will happen? So 5 and 0. So here again now we are not getting any error here, just we are finding one information, that is can't divide with 0. So this is because of this except block used here. So by writing except we can stop the interruption. Now we can also use the else statement with the try except statement, in which we can replace the code which will be executed in the scenario if no exception occur in the try block. So for that I will show you one more example with the help of this program. So here we have written till the except block. Now if we want to add else block, so here we'll write else, and now we can say that print this is else block. Now we'll run this and we'll write input, and now here we are seeing that after entering correct numbers we are getting a right output. If we'll enter so it is executing here except block. So if we are giving a right input, then it will execute the else block, otherwise it will execute except block. So this is the way how we use else block in exception handling. So now this was till the else statement. Now one more block we can write with our try except block, that is finally. So Python provides the optional finally statement which is used with the try statement. It is executed no matter what exception occurs and used to release the external resources. The finally block provides a guarantee of the execution. It means that if there will be any error or not, finally block will execute at any condition. So now we can use the finally block with the try block, in which we can paste the necessary code which must be executed before the try statement throws an exception. So syntax will be same as we have done here, only we have to add one more block, that is finally. but finally with try block, otherwise it will not, it will give some error. That's fine. So now I will show you one more example by using try finally. So here I will write a try block, and inside this I will write the same program as we have done. Sorry, control Z. So I will show you by using this example. So here we have done till here. Now we'll here write one more block, that is try, and now here we'll print this is second try, and now with this try block we'll write a finally block, and here we'll print I am finally. Now here we have written a try with finally block. Now we'll see that what will happen with this. So if we run this and we'll write an input, so here we are seeing that at the time when we input, when we given a right input, then we are getting execution of else statement and finally and try. But if we input wrong input, right, like this, so here we are getting only except. So at the time when user will input right input, then at that time it will execute every statement except block. Otherwise it will only execute a except block, which contains information about error happens in that particular program. So this was all about exception handling in Python. Hope you all guys are able to understand that what is exception in Python. So this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and